Hello and welcome to Tech Best. I have a pretty cool phone here. It has a good screen, decent specs, a low price, and something you don't often see on a cheap phone, which is Qi wireless charging. Now, not everyone cares about wireless charging, but if you do, you may have noticed that most phones that have this feature are fairly expensive, like the Galaxy S6 and S7. So if you have a modest budget, but you really want wireless charging, then this could be an option. If you don't care about wireless charging, well, this phone is still very nice for the price. It is called the Elephone P9000. Now, quick disclaimer, I actually ordered the wrong model. I bought the Elephone P9000 Lite version by accident because I wasn't paying attention to what I was ordering, and at the time of filming this video, the higher end model is on sale, so it actually costs less than the Lite version. So please don't do what I did. It sucks paying more for less. Always double check before you buy. Anyway, stupidity aside, both versions have the same fantastic 5.5-inch 1080p display, which is nice and crisp with lots of colour. The bezels are slim, so the phone is pretty compact for a 5.5-inch device. Both models have the Octacore Helio P10 clocked at 2 GHz with 4 gigs of RAM and 32 gigs of onboard storage, along with microSD support. All the specs will be in the description if you want to check that out. They both feature the same design with a textured finish on the back, which kind of reminds me of the finish found on the OnePlus 2. Not quite as premium, but it still gives it a lot of grip. And even though it is plastic, it is not removable. It has a USB-C port on the bottom alongside the mic and a single speaker under the right grille. There's nothing under this one. It has a smart button here which can be set up for things like quick launching a favourite app. There is a tray here for the dual SIMs where you can exchange one SIM for a microSD card. Along the top is the 3.5mm audio jack, and on the other side is the volume and power buttons, which have a nice tactile feel. Now, the camera on this Lite version is made by OmniVision and is pretty average, to be honest, but the standard version comes with a Sony sensor, which should be much better. This Lite version also doesn't have a fingerprint reader, while the higher end model has one just under the camera on the back. They both come with Android 6 out of the box, and it is very close to stock Android. Performance is very good. I never experienced lag when navigating around or while web browsing or streaming video. It is also fine for moderate gaming, but the newest 3D titles may struggle a little bit. Need for Speed No Limits ran smooth, and other general stuff will be fine. There is only one button on the front, which does triple duty as the home, menu and back buttons depending on how you press it. It's actually pretty easy to use once you get used to it. Also worth a quick mention is the inclusion of a clear case that comes in the box. A couple of other differences between the Elephone P9000 and P9000 Lite. On the standard version you also get NFC and a metal frame rather than plastic. So basically, if you do decide to get one, make sure you get the Elephone P9000 and not the Elephone P9000 Lite like I did. Anyway, that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching, and subscribe for more Tech Best Tech videos.